Namaste, welcome, good morning. So let's start. So come to your mat and go sit on your heels today. I like to begin in Sanzaya or Samurai. You can have your knees a little bit out. Then just close your eyes, your hands on your knees, and roll your shoulders backwards and down. Just feel the body. Be aware of the moment, the place where you are, the here and now, yourself, everything that surrounds you. And the wisdom we get from all the gurus, masters, teachers, yogis, yoginis. So be aware and have gratitude and respect for it. And from that intention, we entering in the first pose. So I hope you have a big cushion around, or like me, like a foam roller. And there you can go on because we do melting heart, but because it's the first one of today, so maybe you need a little bit more support, and then let the head hanging down. You can also decide to go in child's pose. Maybe you have no cushions, and then with the arms just straight forwards like this. Or, like me, I like to do a little prayer in it. So you bring the palms together and then leaning backwards and go hanging into your shoulders. So see what's working for you. I like to have my feet crossed because if I have to bring them in line, I get pain in my hip, in the left one where I have the arthritis. So when I do this, then I don't have pain. It feels good. So then for my body now, it's better to cross my feet. So see, maybe this is working for you and you feel maybe more stable. And this is feeling maybe less stable in my body. Like, no, this is, I feel more space, and here it's really like forcing and give a lot of pressure or something in my hip. So this is for me better. So you decide how you want to have your arms and legs, and target area, it's opening the heart, opening the shoulders, stretching the pectoralis group on the front, but you feel maybe also the compression of the humerus into the scapula and pressing the scapula into your chest on the back. And that's helping to stretch the rib cage and to opening the front to give space by the chest. And then just focus on the breath. Opening the heart, softening on the back, softening on the front. And you are allowed to hang in the lower spine. You don't have to contract there, just lifting with the gravity down. And always respecting your body. If something is not feeling okay, you have really this gut feeling like this is not okay, then you change. You bring the weight more backwards, you do only child's pose. And then just connect with the breath. And today's topic is loving and kindness. Instead of focus on judging and focus on the bad things in life, just focus on the good. It's not that we ignore the bads are there, the things are there, but don't focus, don't make them bigger than they are. And just seeing the goodness in yourself, seeing the goodness in others. So stepping away of that judging mind. And that judging mind, this ego judging mind, is most of the times coming because we are afraid. We have fear for things. And then something what the ego is doing to survive is to judge others, to feel better. And then this ego judging mind can be very not trustable because then the other moment it's judging yourself again and making yourself really small and bad. And then you have to judge others again to feel better. So it's a constant circle. You're running around this ego judging mind. To step out of that, just focus on the good. Just focus on the good of yourself. Like maybe very simple things that you are doing this class with me. And maybe other things, what you experienced today or yesterday. Just see the good. Just 3 more deep breaths. And then slowly coming out of the posture. And then next posture will be a saddle. So saddle is that you're sitting on your heels and then coming backwards. And then lying down. So for me, this is easy. I have a strong, healthy back. So I can do this. My hips are very tight, so there I have a lot of stiffness. So that's why my knees are coming up, but that's okay. And I will show, like I had a couple of years ago, or maybe more than 10 years, is another couple of years ago. I had this injury. First, like a arthroscopy, they look and they remove my meniscus, and then a year later, I had the ACL. So they fixed my ligament, my arterials on the front. So then I couldn't do the saddle. So after a while, I started to do saddle again with the block or now with the foam roller on it. So you don't bend your knee maximum. But this is only possible when you have a good spine. Or you have to build a lot of cushions on the back. So you're actually like this and then with a lot of cushions. So you can lean on it. And if you don't have cushion, you can lean on your hands like this. But I like to go like this. So this is making the posture also intenser with the back bending, with the stretch by your hip flexors and the quadriceps, but less intense for your knees. So the knees are now spared, but the rest is more intenser. So maybe this is nothing for you.
it is for me. So see, build up a lot of cushions, or you choose doing the surrender goddess so that you are doing the legs and butterfly and then lying down over a cushion on the back. But this is for me very healthy. I do this to less like years ago. I did this every day. I started my practice with doing this. But then a couple of years ago, I had like this accident in India. So I broke my hip on the right side, damaged really the left. So that's why I have now a bad left hip. The arthritis is there now. And I broke one of my vertebrae in the lower spine. So then I couldn't do this one very long, and I started forgetting this pose. I didn't do it anymore so much. But every time when I'm in it, I remember this is good. So this is really, when I'm speaking this, is a little bit like with the things or persons or happening things in our lives. And like I forgot this one because it was more intenser, more like not so good, nice to do. But actually, if you are in it, you feel that it's really good. So that's with a lot of poses. A lot of poses where you have a lot of resistance for, they are actually very good for you. But always having respect and gratitude for your body, what your body can do. And it's about stretching, it's about opening, releasing tension in the muscles, especially now on the front, this whole front myofascial layer. There can be a lot of tension into protecting the front area and the heart area. And to stretch it, we remove the tension, remove pockets of waste products like acids and toxins. So removing the blocks and creating softness so that the gold, the energy of the heart can flow. And then you are more in tune with the gold, so you recognize more gold in you and around you. You see more the goodness in things instead of always being afraid and seeing the bad things. So breathe deeply. And one more breath. And on the exhalation, you're coming out. So you can go forwards out, but because I'm lying on this block, it costs a lot of strength and there come a lot of compression on my lower spine. So now it's better to go one by one with the feet under and then stepping. And then I can lift up and remove the foam roller. Now we go to a twist to end. And you can have like a normal twist, easy twist, twisting roots. And I liked to lifting up my heart in this one, uplifting heart twist. So I use the foam roller again, bring it in the middle, maybe upper middle, like where your beginning of your scapulas. the shoulder blades are starting. And then you can have your hands on the head and then just guide the head down. And then after maybe a couple of breaths, the head is down. And if you feel like no way, then you can bring cushions or blocks under your head. And then bring your heels closer in, feet and knees together, and then lower your legs to one side. And then you rest like this, and then when your head is full supported with the floor or with something under, then you can have your arms wider. But sometimes this feels also good, like a kind of support of the upper spine into the neck, because the scapula is lifting, also helping to lift the upper spine here. And then you just breathe. Connecting with the goal in the heart. Connecting with the goods in life. Seeing the goods. So maybe you have a person in life where you have some resistance to. Maybe you have a fight or something you don't like, and you see only the bad things of that person. To practice the good, just visualize that person and just seeing the good things of them. Just like a practice. So maybe it's very hard. Maybe you have to really look into it and start with simple things. Just come back to the breath. Take a couple of deep breaths. And then slowly bring your legs back. Maybe you have to change something, or go very slowly into the other side. Head is just neutral. Arms, you can stay the same. Just the legs. And with this prop under your upper spine, while you lift a little bit the rib cage here, and when you twist, you stimulating more the stretch of the upper spine. So you create more openness on the front. The back side start to probably also softening down, because there's something under it, especially when you have like me, like this foam roller, who's quite harder than a cushion. But sometimes that's very good because then your muscles start to softening, like they go surrender. They know, like, okay, you can fight this, but that prop what's under you is much harder. So just let's surrender. And it's getting more comfortable for the muscles. So surrender. And then here in this pose, this last pose, we do the gratitude practice. It's like a practice like you are like looking to the things in your life where you have gratitude for, where you have thanks for. So just start with yourself. Like maybe simple things, gratitude that you have beautiful hair. You have gratitude because you are a nice person. Or you have gratitude that you have a nice job or a nice home or a nice partner or maybe a nice cat. So just go pausing the things where you have gratitude for. Bring your attention back to the breath. Just breathe a couple of times deep in and out. Really opening the heart. And recognize the goal. And then slowly, slowly turning your legs back. You bring the legs just for a moment in butterfly. And bringing your arms back. Bringing your head back. And then just stretch your legs. And then help yourself up with using your arms. And then removing the prop and come lying down all the way. And just rest. Just feel the opening on the front. Feel now also the opening on the back. Just relax and let everything be in neutral. Sometimes you have to need to really round the spine after the back bends. You can do that, but you're just relaxing the whole body. Your fascia, the connective tissue and the bones will come back to the normal position. It's just a way of letting go and relaxing. But of course, you need to do something before you go in the last relaxation, do so. And then when you're lying down, you just focus on the energy, this golden flow through you. So just lie down a little bit longer. I will some amountment for my workshops. This Saturday, the 19th of February, I give a Yin Yoga workshop and sleep, how you can create a better sleep. We're doing some tips and Yin Yoga. Look on the link below. And there is also other yoga schools where I'm teaching and where I'm giving workshops and teacher trainings. And of course, the retreats. Good, so you can stay longer as you like, or closing the class with me to start to move a little bit your body, stretching yourself all the way. Ooh. Ooh. And then bending your knees, rolling to your side, and from your side, slowly come up to sitting. Now bring your hands together, like Yin Yoga, left and right side of your body together. And then just bring them to the forehead, like a witness, to have a peaceful mind. Not this judging, ego, afraid mind, but a wisdom mind. Bring the hands to the heart, a witness for to have
the heart open to melt all the layers, all the walls around your heart. Let them go down so that the gold, this beautiful goodness, can flow everywhere. And then bring your hands by the belly, just to remind yourself to stay grounded into your authentic self, into your being. And that's your strength. That's your power. Namaste. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like and subscribe my channel. And if you're interested to do more work with me, just look below to the links. Have a beautiful day. Namaste. Bye bye.